Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. October's National Financial Planning Month, and financial planning, as we know it now, includes investing, tax planning, retirement planning, and basically other ways to get your finances in order and create mindful budgets to ensure a safe and secure future. Getting a step ahead of your spendings and finances is beneficial in the long run, and Financial Planning Month is the perfect time to do that. Joining us for this segment, we have Kellyanne Smith, personal finance expert and reporter at Forbes Advisor, a trusted destination for unbiased personal finance advice, news, and reviews to discuss budgeting for the holiday season. It is great to see you, Kellyanne. Welcome back to Trade Talks.
Thanks so much.
And I can't believe we're talking about the holiday season already, but how will this Black Friday and holiday shopping season differ compared to last year and years prior?
Yeah, well, I do know that retail analysts are very interested in seeing how consumer behavior is going to pan out this year. So as you know, with inflation, a lot of consumers are seeing their money get stretched really thin. So some early surveys are showing that there's going to be maybe some trade-offs. Maybe there will be people shopping less so they can travel more, or even vice versa. They travel less so they can spend a little bit more on gifts. So that will be one really interesting thing to keep an eye on. And then, of course, we still are having some issues with the supply chain. So I know that every year electronics are usually those hot ticket items, but that supply chain specifically is still seeing some breakdowns and delays in shipments. So if you're planning on gifting like a cool new gaming console or something of those sorts, it might be hard to find that product again this year. So that's something to keep in mind.
How should people budget now in preparation for the holidays?
Well, I think consumers in times, the economic environment that we're in with inflation, they should really take the time to step back and really think about their intentions with gift giving, really think about the total amount of money that they want to spend and come up with a plan. So too often than not, I'm guilty of this as well. Doing holiday shopping at the last minute, that is setting yourself up for failure, basically. That's when you run into those issues with overspending, putting things on a credit card. We always see credit card balances spike in Q4 because people are just putting their holiday shopping on those credit cards. So I think people need to take it seriously this year and really come up with a plan, really be strategic, look for deals, and just really try your best to stay in your budget because interest rates are going up. It's getting more expensive to carry debt, and you just got to be really smart this year and have a solid game plan.
And Kellyanne, like you, I'm one of those people frantic on the 23rd and 24th of December for that last minute gift. How early should people start shopping for the holidays? Because anecdotally, I can tell you, and I do like 95% of my shopping online, I feel as if shipping is not as quick as it used to be. I haven't gotten many overnight packages as we have become accustomed to.
Yeah, I would say it's never too early, even if that sounds a little crazy. I know it's not even October, but there's actually been a surplus with retailers. So they had a lot of shipments that were really delayed because of the pandemic, and they kind of got this influx all at once arriving to their stores. And what we're seeing right now, there's actually really good deals on big ticket items. So if your spouse has been saying for months, I want new patio furniture, now might be the time to buy that. There's a lot of good deals on that right now. And I think that spreading out your holiday shopping over the course of a few months is also a really smart strategy, because then you're really aware of, okay, here's how much of my budget that I've spent. Where do I maybe need to cut back? Or is there another deal that I can find? So, I mean, if you're in the holiday spirit now, I would say, start shopping now. It's not going to hurt you. It's only going to help you in the long run.
And finally, how can shoppers maximize their budget?
Well, one really interesting thing that I've been learning in my reporting lately is the cost of shipping and the cost of returns for these retail companies have skyrocketed. And these are things that consumers maybe don't really notice until someone points them out. But for example, right now we're seeing a lot of the minimums for free shipping, those have increased. And then a lot of these online retailers are now actually charging consumers to return those online orders via mail. So if you don't go into the store and you return it in the mail, you're going to get a deduction from your overall refund. And so I think consumers should be really aware of those costs because they're actually a lot more common than you would think. And again, be smart with your shopping. Don't like do a major shopping haul and expect to return it all in the mail, because those are the little tiny costs that are going to add up and really blow your budget. And then I would also say, you know, the traditional advice, if you are a responsible credit card user and you have a points cashback or a points credit card, no harm in making your holiday shopping with that, so you earn on your rewards. And then you can also redeem points very often to cover those charges on your statement. So it's kind of a win-win if you you have those cards and you can use them wisely.
Yeah, all great advice, Kellyanne. Appreciate the insight as always. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.